But you know what, though? The center of thrust is now going to be below the center of mass. So it might actually fly better like this.
I should add struts to the wing tips from the payload to the tops of the vertical stabilizers, because the back has so much flex. I love how the engines are really bouncing too. Do you see that? Oh, you know what it is?
Yeah.
It's because everything's strutted to the heaviest parts, which are the engines. So they're bouncing with everything else bouncing. That's great. And by great, I mean slightly terrifying. Probably should have put an aerodynamic, fixture on it, but who needs aerodynamic fixtures? Why are we going to the left so much?
Aerodynamics are for people who can't design engines, remember?
Truth. I just don't know why we're deciding to take off in a left-hand pattern, but we are.
Okay, runway 8.
Is it really a decision when it does it on its own?
It's a design decision.
Oh, almost. Almost. We're getting kind of bouncy. Kind of very bouncy. Oh! We needed that! We needed that! I swear we needed that! Hold on. Oh my god! She survived! She's fine! She's fine! What the fuck happened? She's fine! So I have two ideas. The first is auto-strut the engines themselves to the
Don't
root.
forget, you were going to put reverse thrust on an action group too.
I mean, I wasn't going to, but it's a good idea. We'll put on
Also,
9.
I think you need flaps.
Who needs flaps? Oh, there it is. Thrust reverser.
You need flaps.
Thrust reverser.
What about the central bit?
Central bit? What about the central bit?
There's one clipped into the wing extender.
Oh yeah, I'm leaving that alone. Don't worry about that. Ignore that. Shh. Shh.
Like, you need every little bit you can get.
And that will do nothing for me. Watch what happens when I... See?
What?
It's one placed... It's a different one placed sideways.
Just to fill in the gap.
Yeah, just to be a little different, a little weird.
Okay. What about the top of the payload?
Who needs that? I really don't want to bother. I'm not going to. Yeah, this is gonna go just fine.
Alright. Did you save that?
Probably. Look, see, the whole thing's bouncing as one now.
It's a lot more rigid.
Yeah. See, I fixed all the problems. Not all the problems, but some of them. Oh, how much, thrust weight? No, why are you going left? Who decided you go left? Fine, we'll go left.
Remember what happened last time it went left?
Yeah, it was fun! Okay, just catch the air. Give me a little lift, baby. Give me a little lift. Okay, no lift. Hey look, the rover survived!
And so did Val.
Oh yeah. I mean, she's not the important thing. The equipment is expensive. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Accelerate before it finishes bouncing. Hey look, it's not going left. I shouldn't have said it.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That's a big drag vector.
It's only the biggest, thing there is. Nope. One strut to the top of the other payload. I'm sure that's secure. It's not.
Is it going right now?
Yes, it is. I guess fairings were the key to going right. They were the key to going right.
Ah, wait.
We're lifting. Oh wait, the nose gear is lifting. We're off the ground. And it flies better with the flaps retracted. Barely any better, but still better. Yay, the stupid piece of garbage flies. Really fast, too. Oh, our thrust-to-weight ratio is nearly 1. Which, considering what it was before, means that even with this nearly empty, it's still a huge amount of mass.
So wait a second. If the thrust-to-weight ratio is almost 1, does that mean it can do a loop?
Yes. Although I can also do loops and things that have like a thrust-to-weight ratio of 0.3. So.
Yeah, but you've got to nose down, and that means that for this aircraft you'd have to spend about half an hour climbing.
What do you mean nose down?
To gain speed.
Oh no, I just pull up from wherever. Although with this particular craft, I'm thinking maybe I should have listened to you. Because this pulling up is going very slow. We're already losing quite a bit of speed. I know what'll help! Bye, Rover! Also, that thing was kind of important for maintaining our balance, I think. So...
And it was also structural.
Yes! Yes, it was! I literally can't pull up any further than this. This is the maximum I can pull up. So I guess we're gonna have to go with a loop the other way.
Oh.
This is not going to end well.
No. Valentina is not coming back from this one.
I mean, I could still abort. And really
Are
should.
you going to?
I don't know.
But
I mean, I kind of did a half abort. Okay, aborting. Not enough, not soon enough. She dead. The rover! Whee! That's good enough for me. I'm done.
I don't even know what to say at this point.
The thrust-to-weight ratio without that tank is 3.5. So yeah.
Wait a second, aren't you supposed to tell people to like, comment, and subscribe?
Nah, fuck that. That's for losers.
I-10.
Yes.
I'm good at words.
I was gonna say that I don't even have that anymore.
But I've actually only just sat down.
Huh. Well, you guessed correctly. Is it because of my indicator being so far off from the direction I'm actually pointing?
And the shape of the cockpit? This is the only... Okay, and that pass was measured in sheets of paper.
Nah, it wasn't that close. Also, you can probably hear someone's decided to pull out a motorcycle around here. But also, I wanted to show you something else. I was just flying the I-10 while waiting for you to get back, and fuck. Saved it. That was close. Alright, engage the air brakes. Oh shit. We're going down. That was a beautiful crash across the runway. So, I made something kind of like a Sukhoi, but not really, so I named it the KU-27SM. I don't remember what the SM stands for. Probably sucks much. No, actually, I think that's because it... Out of every reference image I had of Sukhoi planes, actually of Soviet planes, but Out of every reference image I had access to when I decided what to name this, the one that it was most similar to was an Su-27SM, so I decided this is the Ku-27SM.
I mean, it actually looks about the right shape.
I like it. It was fun to make. I don't remember how well it flies. If I remember correctly, it flies pretty damn well. The only downside to this is the ground clearance is very low. Oh, I forgot that it turned that well! Holy shit! And safe.
That could have gone better.
I forgot that it could turn on a dime, so I turned way too hard. Okay. So, let's do something a little more, or a little less, or, I don't know, a little more and a little less sane. Everything is just fine. Well, technically I haven't died horribly once, I've just destroyed a plane horribly. I could always just, what? Fly it normally?
Not turn so hard.
Oops. Speaking of turning so hard. That's why you gotta be careful when the landing gear are very, short. Yeah, I gotta be very careful with this one in particular. See, now that's post-stall maneuverability. when you need to do a U-turn really fast. Okay, so this is probably going to go badly, just so you know.
How unusual.
Oh wow, that actually went just fine. It even kind of looked cool in the process. Let's go this way now. Oops, I actually turned farther than I meant to. But see, it's just fine. Our thrust-to-weight ratio is just below 1 in normal flight, and a little higher when the speed gets a little higher, because the engines, their thrust-to-weight ratio does vary slightly. I believe it'll get higher. Oh, actually, it's getting lower. Never mind. Oh well, it's just below 1, basically. But then with the afterburners, it gets up to like 1.6. Which means I can do this. So yeah, she's fun to fly. Normally you line up for a runway like quite a ways back. Oops, I nosed down a little too hard. And yes, I had put out the gear. Oh, I've destroyed, so notice she has double landing gear in the back and the front, but they're a different kind. And I actually blew up one of them on this landing. Also, you can see part of the fuselage is unhappy with me. Okay.